Hi there, I'm Amy Hanton, the cooking mom, and today I've got a great seafood recipe for you. You know, a lot of people are really nervous about making seafood at home and mainly just order it out at the restaurants. Don't be nervous, it's actually so easy, and we all should be eating more fish, that's for sure. I just talked to a registered dietitian recently, and she said tilapia is just a really delicious fish that's so good for you. It's a really lean source of protein, very inexpensive, so why not try it? And I've got the perfect recipe to start with. Tilapia is also really nice and mild, so it's a great fish to get kids starting to eat because it's just very mild and just about everyone who tastes it loves it. Now this recipe I know you're gonna love because it's so simple, and a lot of times when I do seafood at home, I do it in a foil pouch, and it's a great method to cook seafood because it really turns out perfect every time. So I'm starting out with just a sheet of, I like to use heavy duty aluminum foil. Invest in the more expensive stuff, it'll pay off for you. And then I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. Next, I love the combination of lemon and seafood, you know, who doesn't? So we're gonna lay down a couple slices of lemon. I've got this beautiful tilapia from the Festival Seafood Department, and they always have it fresh right in the seafood section, and that's gonna go right on top of those yummy lemons. And now we're gonna season it up a little bit, just a little lemon pepper, lemon, pepper, all sorts of great stuff in there, a few other wonderful things. And now for the herbs. Now this is a really mild tasting, fresh tasting fish, so we're gonna keep with some lighter herbs, but they still have a lot of flavor. So we're gonna do some fresh dill. I'm just gonna use my kitchen shears to go right over the top. And some fresh thyme. So just a little sprinkle. Things like parsley, basil, I think milder herbs when it comes to cooking fish. And the last thing, gotta have a little butter with my fish anyway. So we're gonna just put a tablespoon or two of butter right on top of that fish. And then this is so easy. You just bundle these up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just form a little pouch. And of course, you know, if you're doing these for the family, you'll have several pouches all lined up, and you'll just put them in a baking pan. Now it's really important to put this in a preheated 350-degree oven, and it takes no time to cook, about 10 minutes or so, depending how many fish fillets you're actually doing. All right, come with me. And this is kind of the fun part of this recipe. The surprise when you open that foil pouch. Be careful because it's a little hot, but look at that. Wow. The butter and the herbs, and it smells amazing. And if you really wanted to cut back on the calories and the fat, you could use olive oil in place of the butter, but I do love the butter. Carefully get that out of there. You can see how moist that is. Get it right there on the plate. And we're gonna keep it light, so serving it today with some wonderful rice pilaf and some steamed asparagus, and always, always a little bit of extra lemon to squeeze on top. So there you go, so easy. Fresh tilapia baked in a foil pouch with fresh herbs, lemon, and a little butter. It's so easy, it is. No need to always order seafood out at the restaurants. You can make it at home.
Great.